today. We are starting another week here at LiveAquaria, and hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I know everyone here did. And we're kicking off this week, as we always do, with another live dive sale. It's Monday, it's 4 p.m. CST, and we're going to have another exclusive list of items from our Divers and WYSIWYG store for sale just for you today. So this sale is only, I go over this all the time, but this is only for the YouTube community. It's only live dive sale. Items are only available here. They're not available anywhere else on the website or anywhere else. So you guys are getting the behind the scenes sneak peek VIP sale that's only available here on YouTube. So thank you so much for joining in. So it's the live dive sale. So we have a select items, list of items for sale today. Every item has a number, and we're going to show you that item one by one. And then as we show you that item, we're going to give you a number for that item. We're going to show you a little bit about it, tell you about it, of course, if you have any questions. But more than anything, we're going to show you the sale price for that item. And then if you would like to secure that item for purchase, you simply have to be the first person in the chat to put that number in the chat on our end. Again, it's going to be the chat on our end. Molly's going to be monitoring the chat. Behind the camera is Alyssa. We're going to be looking at all the chat and everything and paying attention. And whoever puts that number in the chat, so like, for example, if we show 1 and you're the first person on our end to put 1 in the chat, you are going to be the secured purchaser. So what that means is we're going to put your name down here as a secured purchaser, and then we're going to reach out to you. Or actually, we're going to ask you to reach out to us to confirm your secured purchase by sending an email to social@liveaquaria.com. So it's social@liveaquaria.com. So if you do have more than one secured item from a live dive event, you can just send, you can just send the one email. However, we do need that confirmation email after the live dive sale, usually within 48 hours. We require that within the 48-hour window after the live dive sale event, just to keep the items moving and to keep the process flowing, and to make sure that if you are still interested, that we get that confirmation with your necessary information. So what is that necessary information? So in that email, we're not only going to need to know your email address as you send it to us, but we're going to need to know your first name and last name, your shipping address, your phone number, and then of course the item or the items that you secured from the live dive sale event that you attended. So that'll again give us all the information we need to connect a customer service team member with you, who will add the item to your cart on liveaquaria.com, and then you can check out as normal on liveaquaria.com. So in addition to the sale prices for every item, as I mentioned, everything here is on sale, and it's only going to be on sale in this live dive event. Another great perk of the live dive sale event is going to be the free shipping. So you don't pay any shipping. There still is a $9.99 box fee for all aquatic life orders on liveaquaria.com. That's going to apply to live dive as well. But the typical $29.99 that you would pay for orders above $229 or more. No, the other way around. Yeah, if you were to have an order below $229 or more on LiveAquaria, you would have to pay that $30 that I just mentioned. But we're going to waive that for live dive sale orders. So that's an additional $30 on top of the savings we give you with each item that we showcase. So it's a really great opportunity to get some items that you'd like, save on free shipping, and yeah, hopefully see some cool stuff too. So as I mentioned, we have items for sale tonight. We have 20 total items to go over. We've got some marine fish, we've got some inverts, we have some corals, and we have a few freshwater items. I think 2 of which we've never shown before, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty excited about that. But again, we're going to show you an item, give you a number for that item, and if you would like to be the secured purchaser, put that number in the chat. If you're the first person on our end, to put that number in the chat, you are the secured purchaser. So just a couple of other things too. I wanted to mention that we do have some Black Friday deals. We're starting Black Friday really early here at LiveAquaria, so head on over to LiveAquaria. If you don't happen to see anything in the live dive event and you're still looking for to score some deals, we're having Black Friday doorbusters every week leading up to Black Friday. So it's going to be through this month and through next month, Cyber Monday holiday timeframe too. So go check that out too. There's some really great deals we're adding every week, up to 50% off. So some great opportunity to get some savings there too. So I think that pretty much covers it. Is there any questions? All right, great. Well, without further ado, we'll swing around here. We're going to start with the first item, which is number 1, the Titan triggerfish. This Titan triggerfish is number 1, sized at 1 7/8 of an inch. It is regular retail $79.99, but this one is marked down to $63.99. So again, I want to welcome everybody for joining us here on this live dive sale event. We do this every Monday at 4 p.m. CST, but we also do it on Wednesdays. So if it's something we do bring up every live dive event, we do this every Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST, only here on YouTube. I'm just pulling up the chat on my end too, just to keep see all the friendly faces and the familiar faces we're used to seeing. So welcome everybody. Thank you so much. Hopefully again everybody had a great weekend and is excited for the new week. We are currently looking at number 1, which is a Titan triggerfish. It's sized at 1.7" and it's on sale for $63.99. Looks like we got some, oh, that looks like a puffer, kind of, yeah, it really kind of does. Yeah, the spikes, good point. The shape too, right? The shape kind of looks roundish and rotund. I love the black color, says Ashley. Yeah, it's a really striking, beautiful fish. I'm gonna go ahead and feed it. I had to put on some gloves because unfortunately I'm one of those people that gets allergic reactions to certain foods. I'll go ahead and squirt some food in there and see how he likes that. What I'm feeding, I'm actually gonna ask Molly, is this the mysis? Mysis? Okay, so this, actually then I probably won't have a problem with this. It's usually the bloodworms I have a problem with. But this is gonna be what I just fed them is our LiveAquaria frozen mysis shrimp. So welcome everybody. We got some great folks in the chat that we're used to seeing. Steven, Audio Man, Asher, Richard, welcome everybody. And thank you, Erica, Mike, Travis. Great to see everybody back. And welcome all newcomers too. If you have any questions about what we're doing here, just let us know and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Looks like Crispy's saying they require a huge tank, which I kind of assumed as well. I'm guessing they're not reef safe though. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Fish Fam.
They do inverts.
Oh, okay. So sessile inverts and other inverts they're going to go after? Okay.
Like crabs and shrimp, so.
Oh, yeah. So again, this item, as I mentioned, all items that we're going to showcase in the live dive sale tonight are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store. They've already been quarantined, cared for, and conditioned, as per standard is at LiveAquaria Divers Den. So they've already gone through those protocols, and you can rest assured you're getting a high-quality animal. This is the first of our list tonight. Number 1, the Titan triggerfish, $63.99. 2.5 feet. Ooh, there we go. 2.5 feet max size, folks. 300-gallon minimum. So, yep, big tank, I think, like we said. And Rebecca even said, yeah, 2 feet plus. That's a big fish. They are dang cute. So that is number 1, the Titan triggerfish, aptly named, of course, for $63.99. All right, we'll keep her moving here, folks. As I mentioned, well, I didn't mention before I go any further, we will do 2 passes of our entire list, so stay tuned. Next up is number 2. It's going to be a Bursa triggerfish. Bursa triggerfish is number 2 for 2 inches, and it's on sale for $39.99. This is number 2, the Bursa triggerfish. All right, give you some food too. Not reef safe.
They like
but this guy only gets 9 inches.
Okay.
125 gallons.
So not quite big, minimum tank size of 125 and only 9 inches on the max size. Audio Man, there you go. Great price, great looking fish. Yes, definitely agree. This is number 2, the Bursa triggerfish at 2 inches, and it's on sale for $39.99. Definitely a great price. As I mentioned, this is coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. And something I didn't quite cover already is because we are shipping from Wisconsin, you can actually add on to your live dive order any additional items that ship from Wisconsin as long as it's aquatic life. If it's aquatic life and it ships from our Wisconsin facility, you can get it added to your live dive order and it will ship to you for free also. So in addition to the free shipping and the discounts, is another perk of being part of the live dive event. And we're happy to do it here. So if you do happen to secure anything from the live dive event and you'd like to add any Wisconsin facility aquatic life, you can put that in your email to us. Of course, if it's a Divers Den item that ships from Wisconsin, let us know that number. That really helps us pinpoint which specific item you want from our Divers Den, and we can put it behind the scenes and save it for you. So again, this is number 2, the Bursa triggerfish for $39.99. Happy Monday to Al. Happy Monday to everybody. They are not reef safe, Stephen, no.
Like crab and shrimp.
So Asher, we actually have a link in our in the description, or yeah, the description of this video live stream should take you. It's a bit.ly link, or it's a short URL rather. It should take you to a landing page that separates out our Wisconsin facility items. All right, so that is number 2, the Bursa trigger for $39.99. I'm gonna go ahead and move our light. So it's a little cumbersome. We're gonna move on to number 3, which is our freckled hawkfish. Almost said hogfish. It's 1 3/4. It's on sale for $79.99. This is number 3, the freckled hawkfish for $79.99.
With caution, release.
For the freckled hawkfish.
So the freckled hawkfish is going to be reef safe with caution. I guess in 9-inch back size. Okay. So this one's currently sized at 1 3/4. Plenty of growth left on this one. As I mentioned, this one's on sale for $79.99. This is number 3, the freckled hawkfish for $79.99. Go ahead and throw some food in there also. Don't want to leave anybody out. A lot of these these fish have already been fed several times, so they may not eat, but we always like to feed them on stream too. This is number 3, the freckled hawkfish for $79.99. Also coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store.
Looks like George would like number 4, please.
Oh, we haven't even seen number 4 yet. But if you want number 3, we can show you. We can have you secured for number 3, George.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
That's okay. So we're only up to number 3 so far, George. If you mean to put number 3, we can put you down for number 3. Just look for your confirmation of that. No problem, George. Yep. Understand, understand. Some of these items go quick, and it doesn't hurt to be a little prepped. So again, this is number 3, the freckled hawkfish. It's going to be on sale for $79.99. The regular retail price is $99.99. And as Molly mentioned earlier, it is reef safe with caution. And getting to a max size of 9 inches, it's got plenty of growth left on this one. I would say probably the 125-gallon minimum.
70.
Oh, 70. Okay, interesting. A little bit smaller, yeah. I believe number 3 is still up for grabs, which is this freckled hawkfish. And that one's on sale for $79.99. I almost feel like everybody knows what's next. I don't know, getting the vibes. Did we already give number 4 away?
No.
It seems like it. All right, well, that's number 3. I'm going to go ahead and move the light. Oops, a little bit of disco action there. Moving on to number 4 is the yellow-banded possum wrasse. And he's going to be on sale for $111.99. Oh, that one's going to Audio Man. Audio Man got number 4. Get a good light on that guy. So that went really quick. Hello, Bill Saltwater. Trying to multitask and you screwed up? Well, that sucks. We're going to go ahead and feed this guy really quick because, again, we don't want to leave anybody out. So Audio Man was quick to the draw. Congrats, Audio Man. Number 4 is going to go to you. You are the secured purchaser for that item. That's going to be number 4, the yellow-banded possum wrasse. And he didn't last more than a couple seconds before he was grabbed up, so we'll give you a little bit of eye candy there. I don't think he grabbed any of that food, but I might not have put enough in. Super cute fish here is number 4, and that's going to Audio Man again, so congrats.
I say a little bit. I don't know if anybody on there watching it don't know a whole lot about them, but these are
Okay.
15 gallons.
Only a 15-gallon? Wow, that's smaller than I thought. I was going to say 20, but yeah, definitely good for smaller tanks, 15-gallon minimum. And I don't imagine he's going to get much bigger than he is right now.
3 inches.
3 inches? Okay, so he's currently inch and a half, so he's about halfway there.
So,
For the little guy.
Yeah, very cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move our light down here. We got a couple of different cool things going on down here. The first of which is number 5. It's going to be our blue assessor basslet. That one's on sale for $103.99. That's number 5, the blue assessor basslet, for $103.99. It's currently 1 3/4 inches, and they would typically be $129.99 on the Diver's Den, but this one's marked down to $103. That's their blue assessor.
Oh, yes, Audio Man has a good call out. If anyone wants to suggest any fish for future live diets.
Oh, good call out, yeah. Yep.
How big does the blue assessor get?
I will do right down.
Yeah, that's a really great reminder. Thank you, Audio Man. Yeah, we do always welcome any and all suggestions for future live dives.
3 inches.
Oh yeah, looks like Joanna's following up with 3 inches as well. So very good. 3 inches is going to be the max size. 30 gallons.
Yep.
Very good. I think it was a Kathy that scooped one of these up. That I don't know if she's with us today, Kathy. If you're, I believe Kathy's the right one.
Was the yellow one, the yellow assessor?
Yeah, I think it was a yellow assessor. So we had a really good success story there. So this is number 5, the blue assessor basslet. It's 1 3/4 inches, and it's on sale for $103.99. And again, items like this are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store, so that means you can rest assured that they've been all cared for, conditioned, and quality checked before being offered up for sale, as is typical with all Divers Den items. We don't put anything live on the website typically until it goes through those quality checks, which includes items like this. And again, one of the best things about this live dive event is that you're getting discounted items, you're getting the free shipping, you can add on Wisconsin Facility Aquatic Life to your order and get free shipping on those. And you're only finding these deals here. You're not finding them anywhere else. You're not finding them on liveaquaria.com or any other website, just here. So again, this is number 5, the blue assessor basslet, and it's on sale for $103.99. I'm going to try one more time to jimmy this lid open. There we go.
Gilded trigger.
All right. Thank you for that suggestion. We do welcome any and all suggestions, as we mentioned before. We'll put that down and see what we can do. We do our best to bring them forth, your suggestions forth every week. So that is number 5. The blue assessor basslet for $103.99. Moving on next, then we have number 6, which is going to be a clown goby at 1 inch, and this one's on sale for $31.99. This is number 6, the clown goby, for $31.99. Ah, Travis, welcome back, and thank you. We've got you down for number 6. And I'm going to see if I can't get him to eat a little food for you, Travis. These lids are a little tricky. Again, this item coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store is number 6, the clown goby. I almost said glass cat because I saw Lauren's comment there. I'll get to that in just a minute, Lauren. But it's number 6 going to Travis. Thank you so much. And Lauren, I did, actually, I'm going to talk to Bryce about that one too, follow up and see if we had any progress on getting those glass cats. I haven't seen anything yet, but fingers crossed we're going to get them here in the near future. They're still on the list, I can guarantee you. But I do appreciate the reminder. It never hurts. Saltwater nanos, 36 gallons less are possible. Okay. Thank you so much. So again, that's number 6 going to Travis. Thank you so much, Travis. I'm going to go ahead and move the light now over to our next 2 items. The first of which is number 7, the tail spot blenny. And this one's on sale for $31.99.
Sorry.
Or sorry, yellow breasted. Whoops, I messed up. Number 7 is yellow breasted Dottyback. for $23.99. My bad. Sorry about that, everyone. Jumped ahead on my own list. So we're looking actually number 7, the yellow-breasted Dottyback for $23.99. This is going to be an 1 3/4 inches, and it's number 7. Bethany, yes, the red dwarf red-eyed puffer is still there as well. So apologies, we jumped around a little bit there. That's my mistake, but we're currently looking at number 7, the yellow-breasted Dottyback. It's an 1 3/4 inches, and it's marked down to $23.99. This one typically retails for $29.99, but we've marked it down to $23.99. Yes, congrats, Travis. Agreed with you, Asher. Hope you enjoy the new clown, Goby. Put a little food in there. So again, what we're feeding them here is our LiveAquaria frozen mysis shrimp. This is very high quality, limited, or in this case, a single ingredient food. It's just the mysis shrimp. We also have 6 other flavors on liveaquaria.com for purchase, from brine shrimp to spirulina brine shrimp, the krill, bloodworms. We've got a lot of great flavors on LiveAquaria underneath our frozen food line. So check those out if you're interested in stocking up on some high quality frozen food. You can see this guy here is enjoying this quite a bit. This is going to be number 7, the yellow-breasted Dottyback for $23.99. No cubes yet. Yeah, Ron, actually, I've got an update. Thank you. That's a great reminder. So we've had a little bit of delay in the manufacturing process, and as I understand it, I believe in the next 2 to 3 weeks is the timeline I've been given. We should see our cubes back in stock. So stay on the lookout. Rest assured, we'll be sure to mention it in the live dive events on Monday and Wednesdays at 4 p.m. CST, but I'm sure we'll also be notifying you folks. Anyone subscribed to our emails, they will get those as well, because we know how popular those cubes are, and we'll be definitely letting you know. So typically our food is shipping from California, Emblitz. We do have a smaller variety of other brands shipping from here, though. Okay, yeah, we're definitely working hard. I'm glad you're enjoying the food, Richard. We're definitely working hard to bring the cubes back in stock. I know the flat packs aren't necessarily for everybody, and that's totally fine. Again, we understand the how good the cubes are for everyone, so we're working hard to bring those back. So like I said, next 2 to 3 weeks, I would think we should have them in stock. Obviously, we're really trying to stock up for the holiday season to make sure that we're in place to give you guys some good deals on those as well. Hey Gerald, welcome. We're currently looking at a yellow-breasted Dottyback, which is number 7 on our live dive sale list. This guy's still available. It is on sale for $23.99.
The Asher has a suggestion for maybe some Japanese imported koi.
Oh, very cool.
Or some other pond fish.
All right, I got your suggestion there for the Japanese koi, Asher. Thank you so much. And the pond fish, I'll put that down as well. Actually, I think we talked about koi or pond fish at one point. We just never, we never did it. Very cool. So that's number 7. We'll move on then to number 8, which is our tail spot blenny. Number 8 is our tail spot blenny at 2 5/8 of an inch, and it's on sale for $31.99. Hey, Vicky, welcome. We got you down for number 8. And I'll go ahead and put some food in there just in case this one's feeling hungry. Is he back in the corner? Okay.
Not this one here. I'm going to coax that guy out for...
Sure. Well, we'll see if he eats first. We always like to show the folks, or the fish eating. Why do I call them folks? It's on Monday. So again, we're feeding the LiveAquaria frozen mysis shrimp here. You might not be too hungry right now. All right.
Look at that full belly.
Yeah.
There he had a big dinner.
Okay, well, I will go ahead and shift the light just a little bit more. And you said I'm going to have to coax this guy out, it looks like. Okay. Oops. These lids are so tricky. All right, so next up is going to be, it's going to be kind of tricky, but number 9 is going to be our white-tailed Dottyback. There we go. Hey, friend. Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. Number 9 is our white-tailed Dottyback. It is on sale for $31.99. It's 2 5/8 of an inch. This is number 9, the white-tailed Dottyback.
Lauren, Bethany would like to see a freshwater mystery box for shrimp.
Okay, Bethany, we'll put down a freshwater shrimp mystery box for the future suggestions. Thank you. So here we're looking at our 9th item of tonight. It's our white-tailed Dottyback. And he is on sale for $31.99, measuring at 2 5/8 of an inch. And Noel, I'll have Molly check on the max size there. And it looks like he's turning his nose up at our food today. Maybe he's full. Nurse Slim Flasher ass. Okay, Rebecca, we'll put that down and see what we can do. Actually, it's been a while since I think I've seen a Nurse Slim, so that would be really cool to see.
5 inches.
Uh,
Gallons?
okay, max size max size 8 inches. You said 5 inches, and then 50 gallons on the minimum tank size there. Vicky did get down for number 8. Yes, we do have her down. I saw there was a question about that. Asher and Dolphin Fan. Yep, we have Vicky down for 8, the tail spot blenny.
Looks like Noel would like
Oh,
that.
you bet, Noel. Thank you, and welcome back. Very good. Oh, I appreciate you guys looking out for each other. That's really nice. All right, I'm just going to prep one thing really quick before we move on. All right, so that actually takes care of all the marine fish. We're going to transition now over to marine inverts to take.
Are you Molly?
Oh yes, good point.
Yes.
All right. Next up is number 10, the Cowrie Tiger Snail. This one is on sale for $23.99 and is 2 1/4 of an inch. Oh, Lauren, okay, thank you. I got a little bit of a lag on my end. Thank you, Lauren. We got you down for number 10. And Lauren, I hope Bryce was able to get back to you with all the questions you had. All right, I'll wait for Molly to give me the go-ahead. All right. Next up is number 11, the Gold Ring Cowrie. This is a 3-lot. And they're on sale for $23.99, ranging in size from 3/4 to 7/8 of an inch. Travis would like number 11. Ooh, very popular is the Gold Ring. But Travis is coming in first, folks. Thank you, Travis. And thank you, everyone else showing interest. We'll mark it down as popular for bring back. Oof, lots of folks. We'll definitely be bringing those back. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Travis. All right, and I'll give Molly's a go. You all set? Okay. Moving on then to number 12, we have our dwarf zebra hermit crab trio for $31.99. This is number 12, the dwarf zebra hermit. Oh, Joanna for number 12. Thank you, Joanna. Got you down. And then, okay. Moving on then to number 13 is our Harlequin shrimp. This is a male, and it's on sale for $47.99. And you know, we cover this every time, but not for you if you don't have any sea stars or smaller sea stars like the Asterina sea stars. So this is number 13, the Harlequin shrimp male for $47.99. Right, currently sized at 1 inch. Regular retail of $59.99 in the Divers Inn store, but he's currently on sale for $47.99. All right, good. Didn't come up on my end. Last thing was number 10. I see number 10. Did we miss number 11 in the chat? I think we did. Looks like we had 10 and then maybe I didn't see it.
No, because Travis got number 11.
Okay, well,
and
maybe
Angela
they got a
number 12.
YouTube glitch then.
Yeah, maybe there's a delay or something on
Yep.
our end.
Yep, if anybody needs to, I've got them all right here. They're coming up and.
They're coming up on your side.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Okay.
So it must just be our end.
11 was definitely the popular one. Those inverts always go fast. I feel like maybe we should do an invert show and just pack full of inverts.
That'd be cool. I think
Maybe
that'd
we'll
be
see
really
that for the
good.
future. And they're saying, yeah, maybe we had a glitch with number 11. I'm not sure. I guess we're seeing it on our end, but others aren't. Apologies if that's missing from your chat.
They're all up there.
That's weird. Gotta love YouTube. All right, so that's currently looking at number 13, the Harlequin shrimp male for $47.99. Yeah, all right, let me go ahead and put,
But I'm ready.
you ready, okay. Moving on then to number 14, we have something we haven't seen in a while, is a Maxima clam for $103.99. That's number 14, the Maxima clam at 2.5 inches, and it's on sale for $103.99.
Excuse me.
Oh, Zachary likes to clam, but about to be slammed by a hurricane. Oh, totally understand, Zachary. Stay safe. Stay safe. So we are looking at number 14, the Maxima clam at 2.5 inches, and it's on sale for $103.99. Oh man, Zachary. I hope everyone stays safe and all is well. So we're currently looking again at number 14, the Maxima clam for $103.99. Also coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store is this item. And actually something I didn't quite mention earlier was all items are going to come with a 7-day arrive alive, stay alive guarantee. So that means, the item you get, you have 7 days to stay. If the issue happens within that 7-day period, you can reach out to us for help, and we can always submit a guarantee claim form to get you some sort of store credit if the need arise. So that's the majority of items actually sold through LiveAquaria is going to come with the 7-day guarantee. There are some other items that are expert only, and those come with an arrive alive only guarantee. But we also do have a 30-day guarantee on our aquaculture corals that we ship from here, commonly known as our CCGC or Certified Captive Grown Corals. I'm kind of surprised no one snatched this one up. This is a very beautiful clam. This is number 14, the Maxima clam. I kind of want one for my tank. And he's on sale for $103.99. Milton is going to hit Florida. Ooh. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe. All right. Moving on next then to number 15 is going to be our mushroom coral. And it's on sale for $79.99. This is number 15, the mushroom coral at 2.5 inches, and it's on sale for $79.99. TX says the mushroom is like wildfire. Wow. Spreading crazy, huh? Again, I want to take just a moment to thank everybody for joining us. you guys are really what makes the live dive sale so much fun for us, and I know it's everybody else too. And we want to thank you for taking time out of your afternoon to join us here this Monday. We do this every Monday and Wednesday here on YouTube, and only on YouTube at 4 p.m. CST. So we'll be back actually this week with a whole nother list of items from our Divers Den, select deals from our Divers Den, and a live dive sale. Again, it's going to be this Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST. So if you don't happen to see anything here that you want, you can always drop a comment in the chat as a suggestion. We'll do our best to get those in, or we'll add it to our list for the sourcing team to work on. I know we had a couple of suggestions in there that we're still working on, so we do appreciate your patience as we do our best to bring those in. But we'll, like I said, we'll have a whole nother list of items for sale this Wednesday. So this is number 15, the mushroom coral for $79.99. I'll give Molly a second to make sure you're all good. Okay. And then next up is going to be number 16, our spaghetti finger leather coral at 4 inches. And this one is going to be $119.99. It's number 16, spaghetti finger leather coral, 4 inches for $119.99. And for those folks that have secured items already, as a gentle reminder, I know Molly just put it in the chat, do send an email to social@liveaquaria.com so we can confirm who you are. If you are a known Live Dive customer, unless there's something different with your information, you really don't need to send us a confirmation. We'll go ahead and assume that you're good to go, but that confirmation will always act as a way to make sure we have all the right information and you are still interested in purchasing that item. But for sure, if you're new to Live Dive Sale, do send us that email to social@liveaquaria.com with your first and last name, shipping address, phone number, your email, of course, and then the number or the numbers from the Live Dive Sale event you attended that you did secure for purchase. And then again, that'll give us all the information we need to make sure the customer service team can add the item to your cart, and then you can check out on liveaquaria.com. So again, this is number 16, spaghetti finger leather coral. It is going to be $119.99 on sale, sized at 4 inches. This one's marked down $30 from $149.99, so pretty good savings there. You've got $30 savings on the item, and you have $30 in savings on shipping. So in this particular item, if you were to purchase it on Live Aquaria, you'd be spending $60, or you'd be spending $30 more than the retail price just to get it into your home, as it falls below our $229 free shipping threshold. So again, we're saving you $60 on this item. There still is the $9.99 box fee, as a gentle reminder. We always like to make sure everyone's aware of that, so there's no surprises. But that's $60 off on this guy between the shipping and the discounts for the item itself. So great deal. Again, that's number 16, the spaghetti finger leather coral for $119.99.
Dolphin Fin 21's
Oh, no.
suggestion for streaming once a month or a couple months.
Oh, thank you.
The question and answer
Yeah.
type thing.
So Molly, just, I don't know if you can hear Molly, but just in case you didn't, she pointed out your comment there, Dolphin. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that suggestion. We're going to put that down, more of like a Q&A or share, Q&A session. And actually, that's some of the ideas we've had. We're actually working on a couple of different things here for the Live Dive and then general, social media content stream here at Live Aquaria. We're working on a new set idea and design, so stay tuned for that in the coming months. We'll be excited to roll that out, and I could definitely see like a Q&A, tips of the week type thing going on. That'd be really good. Very cool. Great suggestion. Thank you so much. Right on. Then we're going to move on then to number 17. This is going to be our torch coral for $135.99. This is number 17, the torch coral for $135.99. Sized at 6 1/4 for the coral, and then 3 1/4 for the skeleton. This is number 17, the torch coral for $135.99.
Yes.
Is this wild caught? Yes, Alyssa's confirming it is, Stephen.
I had a guess. I would assume
I think
it's
this is,
Australia.
yeah, this is an Aussie one. That's right. I did see that in the notes, Stephen. I should have kept it in here. I don't know why I took it out, but I did. So this is number 17, the torch coral, and it's on sale for $135.99. Oh, Noel, you got down for number 17. Thank you, Noel. You got it, Stephen. All right, and then I'll wait for everybody to give me the go-ahead. All right. Number 18 is next, which is going to be our Blastomussa merletti coral for $103.99, and there's 133 polyps on this one. So again, this is number 18, the Blastomussa merletti for $103.99. The size on this one is going to be 2 7/8. Again, coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Oh, Asher, it's sized at 2 7/8 of an inch. Yeah, somebody had to count those. Most likely Dawn. Begrudgingly, I'm sure. And I thought it was a very specific number, too. Like, it wasn't 130, it wasn't 135, it was 133. I was impressed. So this is number 18, the Blastomussa merletti coral with 133 polyps for $103.99. When full grown, ooh, that's a good question. I would imagine it's kind of just dependent on the tank setup and the scape, honestly. I imagine it would just kind of grow to its heart's content as long as it's happy with its surrounding and there's no predators or other corals causing some territorial issues. I would imagine it would get quite large. Sure, no problem, Asher. So yeah, this is number 18, the Blastomussa merletti coral. I actually have one of these. I have a frag of this in my tank right now, and it's just one head, but it's super beautiful so far. I have the blessing of being able to just go into our coral farm and just take stuff out of the vats. They don't like it when I do it, but I do it. Is this one wild caught? Yes, I believe it is, Paul. Call it a company perk. I don't take a lot. I take maybe occasionally. So this is number 18, the Blastomussa merletti coral for $103.99. 133 polyps, as I mentioned. 2 7/8 of size, and the regular retail is $129.99. This is the last coral emblets, yes. Next to the coral looks like a snail, I would say, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The snails are always encroaching on the camera. Hey, Randy, we're currently streaming in our main offices in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. So we're about two hours south of the UP border. Starting to get cold here. Winter is definitely on its way. All right, so that is the last of our corals, number 18. We'll go ahead and transition now into our freshwater, and we're going to start with our cube there, which is going to be number 19. And like I said, we had something new, which is this guy, the leucistic axolotl. So it's number 19, the leucistic axolotl. And they are restricted, just as a cover that quick. They're restricted in California, New Jersey, Maine, Virginia, and New Mexico. But with the right aquarium and the right setup, this can be yours for $55.99. They typically retail for $69.99 in their Divers Den store. This is number 19, the leucistic axolotl at 3.5 inches. And this guy here is actually part of our captive breeding program, so it's something we do here every day. And as part of our broader campus here at LiveAquaria is captive breeding these axolotls. We have albinos, leucistic, melanistic, and I'm blanking on the last one.
Leucistic, melanistic, there's a gold one.
Oh, golden, yes, golden.
One of the GFP varieties.
Yep. I don't know if this one's GFP, but... Okay. So Molly's saying a 40 breeder is a great option or a great setup for this.
be longer than it is tall.
Longer than it is tall.
Some people ask why they're restricted in some areas. I believe it's because they can be an invasive species.
I'm not sure if you can hear Alyssa there, but they are an invasive species in some places, and Travis is also saying that.
Cool though. They regenerate limbs.
That's right, yeah, and they're kind of in a different. They're kind of like an in-between, like metamorphosis too. They're not really
It's almost
an
like a
amphibian. Well, they're
salamander,
they're like
like
a
a
salamander,
gills,
but
yeah.
they're kind of. I mean, they're fully aquatic, but yeah, they're kind of stuck in in-between space.
They have a cartilage skeleton, so clean water is needed.
Clean
It's
water.
So easy and cold.
Yeah, yeah. We actually dropped the temperature of this guy or this tank here for this guy. I would say it's probably somewhere around 50 degrees, or maybe a little warmer than that. I would say like 60 degrees is a typical.
Right about 64.
64?
65, yeah.
Yeah, and they are almost extinct, which is, you know, a big part of what we're trying to help with here too is, you know, trying to reduce the harvesting from the wild and, you know, offer the captive bred option, which we have quite the operation here. We got to show you guys sometime. It's pretty cool. This guy almost looks like he might be a little bit of GFP. I don't have a UV light with me right now, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes even under the white lights, you can tell that they got that
Straight up
GFP.
green, yeah.
They want to know the pH for the axolotl. It is a range of 6.5 to 8.
Oh, right. Okay, Asher asking about the pH is going to be a 6.5 to 8 on the pH balance for this guy.
It was right, you know, at 7.4 to 7.6.
Okay. Ideal pH would be 7.4 to 7.6.
So that's Zachary saying that's ironic. They're critically endangered
Yeah.
in their native areas. That's because the captive bred ones are almost a completely different species at this point because they've been domesticated for so long.
Very cool. I didn't know
Where
that.
the ones in Mexico that are endangered are they're almost a completely different species at that point.
Interesting. I didn't
It's
know
kind of
that.
like a dog versus a wolf or a coyote.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that's why these guys can't just be released in the wild in Mexico to help the.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, thank you.
You're
Hopefully,
welcome.
hopefully you guys could hear Alyssa on that. She knows way more about these axolotls than I do. Well, you and Molly.
Molly knows a lot about
That's awesome. All right, so that is number 19, the leucistic axolotl for $55.99.
Oh, one last thing, no gravel, no substrate because they will eat it and get
Yeah.
impacted.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Which is why we have him in this tanklamate here.
So he doesn't sample the gravel.
Right. We don't want him eating anything smaller than he should because it will be an impaction on his digestion.
Yeah.
So yeah, best with a bare bottom, larger stones, anything that
Water.
don't fit into their mouth. I've seen a lot of really cool setups for axolotls too, yeah. They're pretty cool. And they're a great option too, I think, with kids, you know, with Minecraft and all of that too. They're not too difficult to take care of. They're not the smartest animal in my experience. I know if you...
They'll eat rocks if they get
Yep.
a chance to.
They'll definitely eat each other as well.
Yes.
Let's see if... Yeah. That is number 19. All right, then last on our list is going to be number 20, which is our goldfish. He's 3 3/4 an inch, and he's on sale for $31.99.
He's so cute.
You know, I should probably feed him too. I'm sure he's hungry.
Always hungry. Oh yeah.
Be nice to see. Show your face, friend.
Give him a second. Well, I didn't realize what you were there.
So we've actually started to captive breed also goldfish here in our facility. This is going to be number 20, the goldfish, for 3 3/4 inches, and it's on sale for $31.99. Joanna, the ideal tank for the axolotl is going to be a 40-gallon breeder, longer than it is. You said longer, yeah, longer 40. And this chonky goldfish here is part of our divers and assortment as well. It's number 20. He's 3 3/4 an inch, and it's on sale for $31.99.
Can you turn around? So I think he has a little bright patch of scales too on the other side. It's kind of a cool pattern.
You bet, Joanna. You're happy. We're happy to provide that information to you. No,
Sorry, John.
no problem, Joanna. Yeah. Brady, we don't have any 10-gallon fish today. I think the smallest, or the fish we had that was the closest to that was going to be,
The possum wrasse, I think.
yeah, the possum ratch, which, yep, that was going to be a minimum of 15. No problem, Joanna. I totally get it. So we're looking at our last item of the night. We're going to go through the list one more time to give everybody a look at what's still available. We've got a lot of items still available. Yes, you can feed the cubes to both salt and freshwater. Yes, you can. So this is going to be number 20, the goldfish, for $31.99. Yes, we do. Actually, we're going to go through the list one more time, Brady, and we've got several of them still available. So we're just about to switch over to that. Stay tuned. I'll give you one more look at number 20, which is our goldfish. That's a face for sure. All right, we're going to go ahead and then transition over to our marine fish. We're going to start back at the top of the list to show you all what's still available. The first of which is going to be number 1, our Titan triggerfish.
Oh, what would the tank size recommendation be for the goldfish?
Fish, that's a bigger one, 55.
55 minimum for the goldfish.
Yeah.
All right, so we're starting back at the top of the list, folks, looking at number 1, which is going to be our Titan triggerfish. He's on sale for $63.99, and this is going to be a larger fish, hence the name, 2.5 feet at a max size, requiring a minimum gallon size in an aquarium of 300 gallons. So this is number 1, the Titan triggerfish, for $63.99. And as it is our second pass, we're going to go a little bit quicker. Before we do that, let me just refresh here. I think I've been out of sync with the thing. Okay. Yep, no good for the BioCube, Steven. Maybe next time. All right, we'll move along then to number 2. Also still available is another trigger. It's going to be this Bursa trigger for $39.99. This is number 2, the Bursa trigger, for $39.99. It's kind of amazing how big that Titan's going to be. The one we just showed is currently 1 inch and 7/8, but it's going to get 2 feet 6 inches. Massive. That's a big fish. But this guy here is going to get about 9 inches, if I remember correctly. Yep. So this is number 2, the Bursa triggerfish, for $39.99. They are not reef safe, Ripley, no. We don't have any snakes currently, but we have talked about dabbling in reptiles. You don't know, it might happen. Yeah. We do welcome that suggestion, Brady, but currently we are not a retailer for reptiles. All right. Keep her moving here. Like I said, we're going to go a little bit quicker here to show everybody one more chance. Number 3 is going to be the next item, which is our freckled hawkfish for $79.99. Freshwater ropefish. Okay, Asher, thank you. He looks depressed. This is just kind of what they do. They just kind of hang out and chill. Hawkfish are, they watch like a hawk. I see like the flame hawkfish, they're pretty common like that too. They like to perch up and just check things out and just.
They're really easy to photograph.
Yeah. They're funny with their little eye movements. You can see in this freckled, it's kind of the same thing. Brady's asking, how much is it to do saltwater? Well, that's really a good question, Brady, and ultimately it's dependent on your goals as a hobbyist. I mean, as I'm sure a lot of folks in the chat can attest, you can go really big or you can go a little bit smaller. It really kind of depends on what you're looking for. But saltwater is typically a little bit more expensive as far as a hobby and fish keeping. You're going to spend more overall, I would say, especially to get started in the hobby with salt. A lot. That's a good answer, Noelle. But it really kind of depends. I mean, I always like to say when people ask me, like, well, it's best to come up with a plan. If you come up with a plan, and you know, often too, starting bigger is better. You know, starting smaller can sometimes not be the best place. Yeah.
It can get frustrating.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a very expensive fancy fish that gets eaten by the cheaper $20.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. Yep. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4 is called for, so we're going to move down to our little boxes. Oop, I just hit the button.
So number 5.
There we go. Number 5 is next. Yes, we're going to move downwards to take a look at our blue assessor basslet, which is number 5. And this one's still available for $103.99. Yeah, Noelle says they started small and now they have a 180. Wish they would have started there. Yeah, that's what I hear a lot too. I'm currently sitting at I want to say between 30 and 40. I'm not exactly sure what the gallon size is. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I've had my share of mishaps though. We don't have currently any Oscars today, though. I wanted to come to Brady on that real quick. I saw your question. We don't have any Oscars today, and we did have one last live dive, as Rebecca mentioned, and we can definitely look at bringing them back. So we'll put that down. And we do welcome any and all suggestions, so thank you for sharing. We're currently... Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have some on Divers Den currently. Yep. So that's a great point. You can always go to LiveAquaria under Divers Den, and you can see the freshwater items we have there as well. And then Molly was just saying we have some Oscars there currently. So again, this is number 5, the blue assessor basslet for $103.99. And then next up here, we're going to move over to number 7, which is going to be our yellow-breasted Dottyback. And this is for $23.99 on sale. Regular retail is going to be $29.99, and it's sized at 1 3/4 inches. This is number 7, yellow-breasted Dottyback. And as a reminder, too, we do this every Monday and Wednesday here on YouTube, and only here on YouTube at 4 p.m. CST on those days. So we have another event set up already for this Wednesday. And if you haven't already, you can go check out that and hit the bell notification to stay up to date when we do go live. But we always do welcome you to subscribe and hit the like button and hit the bell notification too. And any new events and content, you will be should be notified. Oh, yes. The soldierfish will eat the basslet. Noelle, yes.
If it's a soldierfish mouth, it's dinner. That's how they operate.
Yeah. So that's we're currently looking at number 7, the yellow-breasted Dottyback for $23.99. And that's actually going to take care of, I think, everything else. Yes, everything else that's available. We're going to actually transition now over to marine inverts. Taking a look at number 13 is a Harlequin shrimp male for $47.99. Brady's asking if we have any betas, or I'm guessing that's betas or batafish. Yeah, I think it's betas. We do commonly have betas, yes, and we can look at adding them into our Divers Den live dives in the coming weeks or days. Actually, we could probably even do it this week. We'll put it down. Thank you for that suggestion, Brady. So we're currently looking at number 13, the Harlequin shrimp, and it's on sale for $47.99. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream too, we are running Black Friday deals very early this year. We started actually at the beginning of October, and we're going to be running them all through October and all through November with some big deals kind of culminating during the Black Friday season, as you might expect. But we want to start Black Friday early, start passing along the deals and the savings to you guys earlier this year. So you can go check those out as well. You can go to liveaquaria.com, and right on the front page you see the Black Friday deals. You can click that. It's going to take you to the special category we have set up for our Black Friday deals. We've got some coral, some marine fish, some freshwater items as well. And as I mentioned, those are going to run through October and November through the Black Friday holiday season and Cyber Monday. And we are also going to be dropping new doorbusters every week. So we drop new doorbusters this week on Sunday, and we're going to be dropping new doorbusters every Sunday each week leading up to Black Friday. So go check those out if you're looking for a deal outside of the live dive sale. Mystery box, yeah, we'll definitely look at that. I think I was just talking about that with Bryce too. So we'll definitely, I think we're going to make that a priority for Wednesday. I'm going to say it right now. Thank you, Stephen, and I appreciate that. That's a great suggestion. So again, this is number 13, the Harlequin shrimp mayo for $47.99. And I will go ahead and throw the clip on because we are going to transition back into coral. We have a lot of coral still available, one invert. The first of which is number 14. It is an invert, a Maxima clam for $103.99. I'm really surprised nobody snatched this guy up. It's super beautiful. I might have to talk Bryson into giving it to me. It's number 14, the Maxima clam for $103.99. And he's currently sized at 2.5 inches. Regular retail of $129.99. Again, these are items, this item as well as all the others are coming from our Divers Inn WYSIWYG store. This is number 14, the Maxima clam for $103.99. Hey, Ryan, welcome. We got you down for number 14. And Ryan will look for your email to social@liveaquaria.com with your first and last name, shipping address, phone number, and your, of course, the item from the live dive, in this case, number 14 that you secured. And that'll help give us and the customer service team the necessary information we need to add the item to your cart on liveaquaria.com, and then we will notify you via email from the customer service side that the item can be purchased on liveaquaria.com. So thank you, Ryan. All right, next up is number 15. It's going to be our mushroom coral. This guy's on sale for $79.99, sized at 2.5 inches. It's number 15, the mushroom coral, for $79.99. Are we looking to hire more customer service reps? Currently, I believe, yes, we are. Yeah, that's a great question.
I believe our listing should be posted on Indeed. If anyone's interested.
If you would like to apply, I think we have it on Indeed as an application. And Asher, I think I can, if you want, you can email social@liveaquaria.com with that request, and I can follow up with that personally if you're interested in applying. But I think there is a listing on Indeed still. I'm not typically part of the hiring process for customer service, but yeah, if you know someone else, yeah, like your niece, if they're interested, I could definitely get you some information. If you want to email me, it'll come to me, but the social media team, the social@liveaquaria.com, and I'll look into it personally for you. So we're looking at number 15, the mushroom coral, for $79.99. Oh, I don't have the link for Indeed. I guess you'd have to search for it right offhand, but you can email the social@liveaquaria.com email address, kind of like with all live dive purchases. And then I'm not sure if I have your email right offhand, but you can email social@liveaquaria.com with the request, and I'll get you the information you're looking for. All right. right, so moving along then to number 16, it's going to be our spaghetti finger leather coral. This one's on sale for $119.99. All right, you're welcome, Asher. All right, so that's number 16. Next up is number 18, which is going to be our Blastomussa merletti coral. And again, this is going to have 133 polyps at 2 7/8 of an inch, and it's on sale for $103.99. Brady, we don't have any cichlids in our assortment today. I'm not sure if we have many on Divers Den right now. Do we?
We
We
have
do.
couple cichlids, yeah.
Okay. So you can check out the regular Divers Den section at LiveAquaria.com. You can go to LiveAquaria.com, click on Divers Den, and then you can look at the marine fish subcategory, and you should see some. I think there's a few cichlids, Molly said there. We don't have any in the live dive today. Yep, you could just put my name in the subject line there, Asher. It'll, like I said, it'll come straight to me, and then I will just, I'll take care of it. I'm pretty much the only person that looks at that on a daily basis, so I'll definitely look at that, and I'll get you in contact with, I'll get you the right information, or I'll put you in contact, whoever can contact with the right people. Noelle, I do have you down for number 18. Thank you. Very good. Thank you so much. Cichlids can be aggressive. Yes, they definitely can be aggressive. Territorial. My experience with cichlids, yeah, at one point I had 2 breeding pairs of convicts in a 75, and it was, I pulled it off. Believe it or not, I pulled it off, but it was, for a while, it was a bit, I was learning. It was a long time ago.
I know a lot of people say to slightly overstock your cichlid tank so the aggression spread out.
Mm.
So, that's what I've heard. I don't keep cichlids though. So.
Yeah,
There are some like.
they can be really aggressive. All right, moving on then. We're going to take that clip from you. Moving on then to our last 2 items is going to be number 19, our leucistic axolotl, which is $55.99. And as mentioned there, it is restricted in states like California, New Jersey, Maine, Virginia, and New Mexico. But this guy here is coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store facility. It's part of our captive breeding programs for our axolotls. So he's captive bred here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. It's number 19, the leucistic axolotl, for $55.99. Size tank for cichlids is a good question. Really, it's going to depend on the type of cichlid and how many. Thank you, Noel. Have a great night. This guy here is not saltwater. He is freshwater. So that is number 19, the leucistic axolotl, for $55.99. And then last but not least is going to be number 20, our goldfish, for $31.99. So again, this is our last item tonight. Number 20, our goldfish, also part of our captive breeding initiatives here, for $31.99. What size tank? Yeah, it's definitely going to depend on your goals and the cichlid itself. So, you know, if you're looking for a larger geophagus, let's say, cichlid, that's going to be a much larger tank than, say, you know, something smaller like convict or something like that. Anywhere from 20 to 300 gallons. Yep, sounds about right. All right, so that is number 20, goldfish, for $31.99. I think we're just about at the end of our show, so I will have our Alyssa come back to me, and we'll see you guys out. So again, thank you everybody for joining in. For all who secured a purchase, thank you so much. We really appreciate your business, and we thank everybody for joining in, and hopefully you saw something cool. We do thank you also for the suggestions. We'll do our best to work those into future live dive events. Speaking of which, we'll be back this Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST, only here on YouTube. And again, that's every week here at LiveAquaria, live on YouTube, Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST. So we'll see you hopefully this week on Wednesday. So until then, have a great week and take care.